crowd today.
Thanks, everyone, for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Cy-Hawk game, how much does this mean to both of you?
I mean, it just means a lot. I mean, I grew up, I know the rival. I know everything that comes with it and everything that is behind it. So just got to come in with a great mindset and just know what's at stake.
Yeah, I think it means more to me now than it did probably my freshman year, just, being a resident of Iowa now for 3 years. And, I even have an Iowa driver's license now, so I think I can say that it means a little more. But, no, I mean, it's always an exciting time, and it's great for the state, and there's 2 great teams going at it, and we're excited.
Yeah.
What would a win mean for you guys? How badly do you guys want to win over this rival?
Well, I mean, the past 2 years have not gone our way, so I think that's definitely something that is definitely on our minds. And I think just a win, just knowing that both of us are, highly ranked programs right now, I think it just shows what we're capable of and what's going to come for our future come March and April. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a big game for everybody, and like AJ said, it didn't go our way the last 2 years, and so we're all very competitive. We want to win, so that's in the back of our minds. But I mean, every single game we want to win, so it's really no different than that when it comes to having a winning mindset. But this one just means a little bit more.
You guys always seem to find some interesting ways to motivate yourselves and stuff like that. Is there anything either of you have carried with you from those last 2 experiences against Iowa that, is at the forefront of your mind, something that is pushing you? I don't want to say pushing, you guys are motivated, you don't need that. But you know what I mean.
I mean, for me, it's just like I said, growing up, I was never a Hawkeye fan. My family was never a Hawkeye fan, so just knowing like how much it means, just like personally, I think is what always fuels me. I mean, I get that way in every sport. I don't ever want Iowa State to lose to Iowa, so yeah.
Yeah, I just think I'm such a competitor, so it doesn't matter who it is. I mean, this year when we played Drake, like I just kept thinking about my freshman year going there and how we lost to them, and that was just in the back of my mind before playing them. And it's kind of the same way this time. Like, the last 2 times we played them, we've lost. So I'm just competitive, and I want to get the next one.
What have you seen from Iowa so far, from not just studying them, but I'm assuming both of you have just naturally watched them, given that you're in-state foes?
Yeah, I mean, I love watching basketball, so whenever there's a good game on, I'm going to turn it on. And they're a fun team. They're fun to watch. They're a great team. So I've watched a lot of their games, and I think we're kind of similar. And honestly, our post presence is very strong, and they have a very strong post presence. I think that's kind of the key, or the main attention of both teams is our post players. And I think both teams are surrounded by really good guards as well that have, the ability to shoot and drive. And so I think we match up pretty well, and that makes for an exciting matchup. Those are the things I've noticed so far from their team.
Yeah, I would second what Addy said. I mean, they run the court hard. They push it in transition. So just knowing the little things like that, and I think what Addy said, we are very similar. So I think it's going to make a good matchup.
Addy, I saw you kind of put the call out on Twitter to try to excite fans. What made you want to do that, and what are you hoping it generates?
Yeah, I tried to use a little of my marketing skills there. Shout out my business teachers. No, but I mean, obviously it's a very emotional time for fans right now, and I think everyone's riled up and, I mean, sad, mad, happy. I mean, there's so many different emotions, and I think this fan base just means a lot to us and a lot to the community and the athletes on every single team. So I think when I kind of had the time and the attention to, put something out there and just get everyone kind of rallied together and for each other and for the school, I think I took the chance to do that, and people responded well, and I think we're going to have a good crowd Wednesday night.
Arianna, you were talking about, growing up a Cyclone fan. Just what would bragging rights over being a Des Moines kid, I got to imagine a ton of Hawkeye fans. Just is there something that comes along with any bragging rights or anybody you could really shove it in the face of?
A little bit. I mean, I even have family members who are on the other side. I was told them that they cannot wear Hawkeye gear to the game. But I think growing up, like, even going, like, to school, like, when the Cy-Hawk series was happening, like, I would go and, say, like, oh, like, Iowa State won. So I think just, like, little things like that, it just means more. Like, this game just means more. So, yes, bragging rights, but, I'm just going to go play a basketball game and do what I do, so.
How exciting is it going to be just to play in such an intense game in Hilton? How much does that make it more special?
It's very exciting. I remember back to my freshman year when we played Iowa here, and it was a sold-out crowd, and it was like nothing I've ever seen before. Like, I couldn't even hear my own thoughts at times, and so it was just very surreal. So I'm very excited to be back here and have a great crowd. And I think that a lot of our freshmen and new players, they've got to experience Hilton Magic, but not the Hilton Magic that's coming. And so for that reason, I'm very excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would second what Addy said. The Cy-Hawk game is it's another level of intensity. It's another level of loudness, of noise. So it's just exciting to play in and be in that environment, especially at home.
Was that first Cy-Hawk game for both of you, your freshman year, was that kind of like the come-to-God moment for you of college basketball?
Yeah, I would say so. I still haven't ever seen a crowd like that, as full and loud as it was. Like, that matchup was crazy. So that's something I'll never forget, is stepping on the floor for my first Cy-Hawk game.
Yeah, I would second that. And I had the task of guarding Caitlin, so that was like just kind of like obviously I played her in high school, but college Caitlin was a lot different than high school Caitlin. So, yeah, it was definitely just a little wake-up call.
Yep, thanks.